What's up, everybody? It is D to the J when to roll away. And you know what? I honestly did not expect to be up here again today. Um, I didn't expect to have to do a video on this. I didn't expect that I was going to feel the way I feel right now. But you know what? Sometimes stuff happens. And, I've always been a person to try to value people. And I always try to give people the benefit of the doubt about myself. You know, I have come to expect pretty much that most people are going to see my chair when they look at me because it's my mode of transportation. It's what I'm in most of the time. It is part of who I am. It does not define me, but of course, it's, part of who I am, part of what I do. Um, to be honest, it took me a long time to accept myself. It took me a long time to come to grips with myself, to realize that I was going to have to fight for everything I wanted, that nothing is going to come easy, that my entire life is going to be a battle. The sad part about a battle is sometimes the enemy side doesn't let up. And sometimes you don't even realize who the enemy actually is. You know, I can handle people's opinion of me, whether it's good or bad, whether they like me or they don't like me, because honestly, that's their choice. And everybody has a right to have their own opinion. I have the right to love and care for who I love and care for. And though many people may try to take that away from me, I'm sorry, but you won't succeed. I have said this the past couple times I've been up here in the past couple of videos, and it reigns more true today than any other day. My mother raised me the best she could. She worked three jobs hey, Lauren, she worked three jobs to raise two kids and one with a disability. And I thank God for my mom every day because she believed in me. She fought for me. She cared for me. She loved me. And she still does. To this very day, she tells me, you can do anything you want. There's nothing you can't do. I'm your mom, and I'm always going to be in your corner. My mom has never put me down. Never told me to shut the fuck up. Never got mad enough to throw me out. And you know, I think God I thank God every day for what my mom has done for me, because she raised me to be the man I am today. I I will never disrespect a woman. I will never hit a woman. And I'm gonna do my best never to lie to a woman, because that's what I am. In my life, I live by a code, and the way I was raised, I don't tolerate disrespect, but I don't give disrespect. Now, one thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to sit there and take when somebody verbally abuses me, because that to me is is a little bit more than I can take. Like I said, you're welcome to have your opinion. You can think what you want of me. But when you go after somebody I love or I care about, that's when you cross a line. You know, being a parent of a disabled child is hard, because moms and dads and grandmothers and grandfathers have to fight. Being a parent doesn't necessarily mean just a mom. A parent cares for their children. But there's a point in time in their life when that child becomes a teenager and then an adult. And you have to let that child go, because he or she is not a child anymore. When that man or woman makes a decision to leave the nest, if you hold that child down who is no longer a child, if you hold that adult down and you don't let him or her fly, all you're doing is stunting their growth, stunting their life experience, and constricting their ability to be free. So I just want to tell my mom, thanks for not constricting my life, making me to be a slave to your needs. You say jump, I say how high. I respect that from my mom more than she could ever know. But there are certain people that say I will be nothing because of my chair. I can't come to family gatherings because of my chair. I'm an invalid because of my chair. I will never be a father because of my chair. That is what some people say. Well, to the persons or the people saying this, let me explain to you one thing. I am exactly who I say I am. I hold down 4 jobs. I do volunteer work. I am a martial artist, a radio host, a musician. I am a chef. I am an author. I am a motivator. I am a public speaker. I am a person that will demolish any fucking obstacle that you put in my way, including a parent that says I am not good enough, including a parent that says I will never be anything, including a parent that says you will never make it to any family gatherings. You're not worth it. You're not the one. I want you to look deep into my eyes. And I want you to know 2 things. There's a lot of things I want to say to these parents on Facebook Live. That I can't. Because my mother raised me as a Christian man. And you are not worth my time. You are not worth my effort of my time, wasting my time, worrying about your sorry, old ass to sit there and tell me I'm not good enough for who you say I'm not good enough for. Because I can't walk. I will never be anything. I will never amount to anything. Let me kind of turn that phrase on its end just a little bit and say one thing. I've amounted to more than this parent or these parents will ever be. Now I want you to notice I'm not yelling. I'm not screaming. I'm not cussing. I'm not throwing a fit. But I'm going to tell you why. I'm not throwing a fit and I'm not cussing and I'm not ranting and raving because you're not going to win. You're not going to stop me. Because I already got what I need, parents who don't think I'm good enough. I don't need these parents to think I'm good enough. Because to tell you the truth, I ain't involved with y'all. So go ahead and not welcome me to your house. Don't welcome me to any of your family events. Go ahead and tell everybody that I'm worthless, that I'm too far, that I'm not the one, that I'm an invalid in a chair who can't walk, who will never be anything or amount to anything, because all that is your opinion. And your opinion, much like your old decrepit asshole, probably stinks. That is what I think about your opinion of me. And see, what's worse is you can't say it to my face. You got to go behind my back and say it to somebody else. And they have to relay it to me, you see. They have to relay it to me. So, what kind of mother or father does that make you? To be that scared to trap your own siblings in your own house where you don't let them go because you're so afraid of losing them because you need their support because you can't survive on your own. No, see, you have a tremendous amount of fear. You have a tremendous amount of disrespecting you, and you have a tremendous amount of pain. And I'll tell you the truth, I'm sorry you're going through the pain that you're going through, but you can't win because I'm not going to let you because you're not worth my time. And anybody that would say such hurtful things to me without even knowing me, without even giving me a chance to show you what I can do, you can kiss my butt.